Alright, back at it in here. Just taking a look at these parts. So I got this out of the ultrasonic cleaner, and as you might be able to see, maybe not, it's looking a little different than before I went in there. The degreaser is a little too strong for anodizing coating and dye itself. I was looking at the water like, man, is it starting to turn blue? What's going on? It was turning black. That's what was happening, because it was pulling the paint right off of this thing. I'm talking literally like, I put maybe a tablespoon, 2 tablespoons max of that stuff. But it's, I thought it was Zep. It's not Zep, it's Zep times 25. So, it's got like this acid wash type thing going. Sorry, Tom. But it's clean and it's gonna shoot great. It really is. And the stuff on the inside, I got most of it gone. Well, pretty much all of it. And then what I had to do afterwards was take this file and kind of go in there like that and get off what was left really gently. It wasn't like goo anymore. It was like corrosion, like scratches. And it kind of did the same thing with this. Took this flat file, just went across here, got this nice and smooth. Then afterwards, I actually hit it with my Dremel tool. Sorry, I didn't film any of that stuff because my GoPro is charging. So then I hit it with this old combination, and it's pretty smooth now. So should fire very nicely. Before, this was like super gunky and all scratchy, but now it just slides in real nice and smooth. Don't know if you can see. Definitely can't see. I can't see anything, but smooth glide. And a custom acid wash finish. All for free. Because that's what friends are for. Don't be mad at me, Tom. Alright. You live and you learn, right? So, everything's clean. Time to put it back together. Shit. Gonna want that later. Bunch of these things. You know what? So there's kind of a rule when it comes to lubricating O-rings, especially with these older guns. O-rings that move fast, like the ones on your bolt, use oil. O-rings that move slower don't move at all, pretty much. Then you use Dow. That's my rule of thumb, especially on the bolt. Believe me, you don't want to put this on your bolt. It will give you a bad day. I learned from experience. I'm looking around for this thing. It's right here. There's already plenty of oil on my fingers. So my roommate works night shift. So I had to turn the music down a little bit, let him sleep during the day. Can't be jamming too hard. That's why I was jamming earlier. He was up cooking, so I had to do it while I could. Alright. Now this. I guess I'm jumping the gun here, right? Let's put the valve in. It's valve time. So there's our line. Corresponds with that. So we'll stick her on in that way. This is a thing that does not move, so we hit it with a Dow. So you put oil on there, oil's going to be gone pretty quickly. This Dow will hopefully, a little bit of a residue, stay in there for quite a while. Well, hopefully, just keeps it, just keeps the O-ring moist for years, because you never really have to fuck with this. You don't want to. If you do, you fucked up. I'm just trying to load it all up in the cracks, really work it in there, and then wipe off the excess. So again, this thing doesn't move, it's just to keep the O-ring from drying out over time. Alright, so you need to go crazy and goop it all the hell up. Just get it nice and wet. See, all the cracks around it are filled with white for the most part. It's good and lubricated. Definitely make sure you don't got no like goops in these air holes. That's where your air is going through. Hence, air holes. Alright, so you need a hole in the back of this to line up back here. And just push it on in because it'll stop on that. Damn it. It'll stop on the rod in there. I kind of want to push this in with something soft, but I can just use my finger, I guess. Even though it hurts. Every time I do that, I'm like, damn, that hurt. That's a little too hard. Remember that mating surface. There we go. Perfect. It didn't hurt that much that time. Sometimes that shit hurts. Parts tray. Can you do the Bo Diddley? Let me see you can do it. Because he doesn't believe when you say you can do it. This is Jimi Hendrix doing Simon Says. I can imagine people were actually doing this shit in the audience. Do the damn monkey. Where's my flathead? It's not on there. Ha. Nice and tight. Oh. Should feel the bottom out. Not feeling it. Okay, there it is. There we go. Oh, no, it's still turning. Am I overdoing this here? Yes, I am, because it's really just to keep it in place. So, I'm just going to chill. It ain't going nowhere. Alright. This is hilarious. Don't know how well this song is coming through, but it is a funny song. I don't know why I'm jumping the gun again. Put the rest of the gun together. Put these grips back on. Do this one first so I can flip it upside down easy. You don't want to flip it upside down because this and this, well, not that so much, but that could actually fall out. Alright, which ones of these are the grip screws? He just did Simon Says, now he's doing Happy Birthday. This is excellent. Why is this not screwing in? What's happening? Oh, I need to put that battery in. Can I put it in through the bottom? I can't. Wish him a nice birthday. I almost cursed. I decided not to. Alright. What the hell's going on with this one? There it is. Miss Jimi Hendrix. Happy birthday. This is my tester outer. Should have done this part already, but it looks fine. Miss Jimi Hendrix. Happy birthday. Is it? No, I don't know. It's on. Ugh. Is that enough? It looks whack. Maybe I need to charge that battery. I don't know. Didn't look like it was clicking very strong, but that battery has been sitting down here in the cold for a few months now, uncharged. So I might have to open it back up. And this top one is way harder than it needs to be. Why? Don't cross thread now. There we go. Fighting me. I keep not doing stuff in the light. I'm sorry. First video, I'm learning. I think I need to do things faster as well because this just taking too long. It's too simple task. Jesus Christ. I need some little T-handle wrenches. I think I shall invest in some more of those. Got some Allen wrenches coming, but I need some, like, you know, flatheads, Phillips. It's all kinds of T-handles. Maybe I should get a light that comes from the side. So I'm always holding my hands like over stuff, blocking the light. It's probably making it harder to see things. And oh my god, this takes way longer than it needs to. I'm about to start busting out the drill, yo. Or maybe buy an electric screwdriver. About to just keep this handy so I remember to use it. Because not using it is a fool's move. Boom, right there. Miss Jimi Hendrix. Actually, that's what I